Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of MTG Arena. We're going to be playing a little historic best of 3 today. We are going to end the week off with the Temur Elementals list. I like the list, it's a lot of fun. It gets to do cool things like play Ultimatum and Ugins. So we're going to give this a run, but before we jump into that, Kaladesh did drop. So we will be looking to do some of that, pick up some of the cards in here. Specifically, I'm interested in the dual lands that they have, like Blooming Marsh and stuff. They're quite good. Aether Hub is good as well. Those things are going to help out like the Nib Mizzet deck. We can throw some different lands in there. There's also cards like Ceremonious Rejection. It's one of my favorite cards, but it's quite good against like the mono brown deck, so that might be a sideboard option for us in some capacity. So there's a lot of things that we're going to have to explore and look and kind of see how the meta of Historic kind of shifts out and play around with some things. If anyone's got any cool suggestions, deck ideas, anything like that, please feel free to put them in the comment. I'd be happy to check them out and see what we can come up with. I'll probably purchase some packs here for the next video, and we'll go ahead and get all that stuff in here and kind of see what cards we get and start picking up the things that we need. So I'll probably do a pack opening on that stuff too. Without further delay, we'll jump into some games and we'll see how things go today and see if anybody has brought anything from Kaladesh Remastered into the decks that we run into today. I'm kind of interested to see if they are. There is Torrential Gearhulk, which is a favorite card of mine. I'm not saying it's going to be fantastic here, but just being able to cast that and then like blink out Epiphany or something like that is just quite powerful. And there's plenty of other instant speed things or instants that you can flash back with it, but I love that card. So we can't keep that. We can keep this. We can put this back. Yep, nice. So we're already getting some of it. Nice, Sahili. Sick. She's so good. Not a bad turn for us. Got a ton of land on the battlefield. Okay. Nice. Chromatic Sphere. Card sweet. If they return the Leaf Kindred to my hand at this point, it's not a big deal. We have enough mana to cast Cavalier. I don't know what other shenanigans they're up to. Totally fine. We got some Uros that we can play. We have enough cards in the graveyard now. We have another Cavalier. We have our Genesis Ultimatum. Pretty close to it. So unless they kill us this turn. Which they might. I like what they're doing though. This is definitely sweet. Yeah, I was like, I don't think they can win. I could have taken out the little 1/3s, but they only have a couple cards, so they're not going to be able to pop off in time to do the damage necessary to kill me. So Chandra is actually kind of good. So is Dispute and Aether Gust. We don't want to thin out what we're doing too much against them. Ugin feels kind of slow. I don't know if Dispute's really necessary. I'm assuming that they're going to bring in maybe some sort of counter spells, but it might not be that great. Could bring this in. This slows down like their Saheeli's and the 1/3, so it's probably not a bad choice. Probably he's fine as a blocker. Probably cut 1 Risen. We want the life gain with Uro. Probably cut 1 Omnath. Yeah, we'll cut 1 Uro. So just kind of trim around the edges a little bit here. We'll try this out. We'll kind of see what they sideboard. Like, I'm not really sure what they're doing, obviously, but they said I like what they're doing. We can keep this in. All right, what do we got? Got a harbor. Sure. We can Omnath next turn if they don't pick up the Druid, but I assume that they had Saheeli. So we have green, blue, red. Okay. All right, easy peasy. Nice, easy win. So you all notice that in some of my videos, I'll record it in a different aspect ratio with my deck list on the side. I'm trying to figure out if you guys appreciate that or not. I know you guys can't really see it unless I hover over there. It's more of my thing, but I can definitely hide it. I was just wondering if it's something that you guys are interested in, if it's beneficial to you in any way. If it's not, then I don't have to put it on there. So I was just trying a few different things. So if you notice sometimes that it's in a few different views, that's why I was kind of checking that out. But so let me know what you think. You can keep this. Opponent mulled a 5. Nice. Awesome card. Yeah, this card is great. And Aether Hub. Nice. The card is so good. Wow, we're not hitting any lands here. So opponent has 2 mana available, 3 mana available. Okay, not too concerned about that. Wow, what a terrible hand that we're drawing here. Alright, so now that we have mana on the board, so we can start dumping Cavaliers down and Terror the Peaks and start going to town here. Got there. I should have jammed a land on the battlefield, but I just didn't want to cause a bunch more triggers to happen, and then all of a sudden, you know, I just deck myself and we lose. So we definitely wanted to keep that in mind. So I'm not 100% sure what the opponent's trying to do here. Aether Gust is probably going to be good. I think again we're just going to kind of trim a little bit here. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to pop that up. We can try to keep this. A little slow. That's right, the opponent's not doing too much. Hopefully get a 2-drop here. Nice, perfect. Rogue Refiner. Nice. Card is so good. No land, that's unfortunate. Nice. I'm wondering if people are going to start making the Aetherworks Marvel decks and give that a shot and see what's going on. So we're going to decline that because we haven't played a land this turn, and I want to be able to play an untapped land this turn. We'll just discard our Uro here. Yep, there's the Marvel. Spin to win. Nice. Wow. Chain and Uros. – Or, not Uro, sorry, Ugins. My brain is off. Alright, yeah, they got it. That's where Ceremonious Rejection is going to come in handy, I'm telling you. There's a lot of good colorless stuff that's going to be able to come out of this, so. So seeing that, I don't think Aether Gust is really necessary. They just have ETB to ramp up to that. There's nothing much else we can do about that. We just want to be applying the pressure. But there was the Marvel. I wanted to see it, and it didn't fail. Got some. The first hit wasn't crazy good, but second hit was fantastic. So we'll do 1, 2, 2, and then we'll do 3, 3. Hopefully we hit some lands here. Nice, the 2 with Ether. I love this card. Okay, opponent has no attacks here, so we're just gonna Omnath. Hopefully get this ball rolling here. Nice dispute. Can't get mad about that. There's the Marvel. They don't have the energy for it yet. Alright, so if we get to cast either one of these creatures next turn, well, as long as they don't crush us with Marvel, we can win the game next turn. But if they hit like a Ulamog or an Ugin here, we're probably done. Speaking of Ulamog, because there goes the 2 Terror of the Peaks. But I think we probably lose here. Unless they have an Ugin, then I lose. That would be terrible. Yep, down to 4 cards. I couldn't get there. I was trying to pull off a combination where we might be able to get like another Omnath on board and then just do the 2 damage to the opponent or something, but unfortunately we can't. So all they gotta do is attack with Ulamog and then we deck out and we lose. So it was a good game. I was glad everyone got to see Aetherworks Marvel in the works. I'm sure that most people are familiar with it in the world of Magic, but not everyone. But back when the card was in Standard, I couldn't stand it. It was way too powerful. But I don't feel like it's quite as powerful in Historic. Maybe I'm wrong, but this is just a small showing of some of the things that you can do with it, and obviously ripping Ulamogs and Ugins and things like that with Aetherworks Marvel is good. I would say it's probably a little bit faster than Genesis Ultimatum. I would have to look and see, but I think you might be able to pull it off a little bit. Just depends on where Ultimatum's placed and if you're hitting your ramp, but the fact that it's colorless makes it great. This is gonna go swimmingly. It's a joke. We probably can't beat this deck, to be honest, because once this starts, there's nothing we can do to stop it. If they have another 1-mana enchantment and they can get it up to 15, they win. can get 6, 12, 17. We can only get up to 17. All the card advantage. So I kind of want to leave Terror of the Peaks back, because if they get an enchantment that gives them flying, I need to be able to block it. So as unfortunate it is, I'm not going to attack here. So we might lose. Tough matchup to beat when you don't have a way of like disrupting their hand or removing their creatures. Okay, now they're probably going to win. Just give it protection from red if it has flying. And then I lose. All we need is one more turn. Nice. Pulled it off. I can't believe it. So again, there's not much that we can really bring in against them. This does nothing. This is bad. This is bad. This does nothing. This isn't great. Karn doesn't do much. The only thing that's like kind of okay is Dispute, because you can hit some of their cards, but most all their cards are white. So we're just going to leave this unchanged, and we just have to try to execute this game plan, which is hopefully don't die before they combo off. Okay, so this is nice. We at least have some ramps, so we can just like ramp out an Uro right on turn 2. So we're going to shock this, play this, do this, and then do this, probably. Nice, Adanto. And next turn we have Omnath. Nice, bought Lewis right away. Sure. Grab a forest. Grab a island. This is working out pretty well for us here. There we go. Got there. I did not think we could beat that deck. Really, they just didn't get like their optimal draw. You know, if they get the things that they need, there's just no way we win. So fortunately, things went our way there, and we got another win. We're doing good with this deck, 66% win rate. We did play against two new decks with some Kaladesh cards in them. Got to see Aetherworks Marble, which is cool. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. I'm going to be doing, again, some brewing, looking over some things. I really want to try some Torrential Gear Hulks. On Monday's video, we will be doing Niv Mizzet Monday, as per usual. And I'll probably do a pack opening at that time as well. If you guys are still around at this point in the video, feel free to check me out on Twitch at wicked_beggar. I'm going to be doing live streams there every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday of Magic, probably from noon to 3 o'clock. So if anyone wants to jump in there, followed by some other stuff. So I hope to see you there, and we hope to see some comments here and see what you guys suggest, what you like, what you don't like, and maybe we can go from there. So until then, everyone have a wonderful weekend. If you decide to tune in on Saturday, I'll see you on Twitch. And other than that, we'll catch you Monday for Mizzet Monday.